Hey, it's Ronan. I received a student question from a parent that wants to play für Elise with their daughter. Their daughter plays für Elise, I'm assuming on piano. What do we do? How do we accompany the piano on the accordion for a classical song like für Elise? Some things to keep in mind. I'll record für Elise on the piano, and we'll add the accordion to it. We can add our left hand, we can add our right hand, we can add both, we could add rhythm. We could do it a few ways. We could accompany the piano. We could also have the piano accompany the accordion, or we can meet somewhere in the middle, which is a little bit harder to do with a loop pedal, because a loop pedal, what I record, will not change. But let's give it a few tries. I don't know the song too well, but I'll record what I know of it. And I'll give you the chords of the song because we'll be accompanying the song with the chords. So the chords are E major to A minor. Those are the two main chords, and then it goes to a C and a G. Those are the four chords in the song. E major. I'm going to stop speaking. So I recorded it. There's some mistakes, like in real life. A minor, E major, A minor, to the C, to the G, to A minor, to the E. I'll do the same thing with my right hand. E major, A minor, E major, A minor, A minor, E major, A minor. We'll come back to that. What does this mean? To play für Elise, someone is playing the lead. The lead is already taken care of by the piano player. We don't need to play the lead. We could double it up. Let's try doubling it up. Okay, that sounds cool. That's one option. The other option we can do is what I did there is just to follow along with the chords. E major to A minor. Ba 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 ba. If it was just right-handed, I could take, right now the piano is doing the chords as well. A minor, E, I could also do that on this hand. So all sorts of combinations. Right? All sorts of things we can do. We can do the same thing while the piano is playing the left hand. Almost like a cello. Maybe add a rhythm, bass tone. Like with everything related to playing music, it's in the control. Just two chords, A minor to E major. Do we want the sound to come abruptly? maybe that's what you're going for. Can we have a gradual ascent of the sound? That's the practice. Our right hand can do the same thing. The chords, right? Different sound. When we play chords, we can play them in so many different ways. We can break them up. Ta ta da 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 da. Same chords. I'm switching between the chords and their voicings. I can break them up. Let's try that. Lots of different ways of doing it. This is where I'm accompanying the piano player. The piano player is not changing anything. She is reading from the sheet music. Let's clear that. And let's meet somewhere in the middle. Here's what that might sound like. In this point, the piano player took over chords A minor, E major, A minor, and she gave me room for me to take over the lead. Let's clear that. Piano player could say, looping. So, lots of different ways of playing together with a classical song. Any song, whether it's a pop song, classical song, we need to decide, what is my left hand doing? What is my right hand doing? And with the other musician, even if it's not written down how to play together, we look at the chords, and I get to decide, am I going big or am I going small? Who's doing the left hand? Are we both doing the left hand? We didn't even speak about harmony. We'll do one last part. Things we can do playing around. We can even, the piano could do we could do a you get the idea. It's your playground. Once you understand the foundation of a song lies in the chords and the melody hovers around those chords, you could arrange it in so many different ways. If you're interested in learning any of these things, please have a look at accordionlove.com. Check out this channel for other information. And let me know if you have any questions. Thank you. Enjoy.